welcome back to another video with me, the Zenzul. Well, I know it's been about 6 weeks, but I'm finally doing part 2 of my Shaman Transmog set videos. If you haven't seen any of these before, done Warlock, Priest, something else, and this. Might have just been this, I don't know. I know I've definitely done Priest and Warlock. This might be the third one. Anyway, there's a playlist of it if you wanted to go and check that out in my playlists. Basically what it is, I just go through the sets here, not necessarily transmogable sets I put together, but just sets in general of all the things you can pick up. This is for Shaman obviously, so maybe you haven't. This is my beautiful Shaman flute in the beautiful setting of Thunderbluff, because you've got to do this in a relaxed atmosphere. It's a chilled out video. It's me, you, kicking back, smoking a doobie, you know, it's all good. No, not really, I don't smoke, but okay. So anyway, where we left off, having just checked the last video because I couldn't remember. We had a look at this for volcanic regalia and normal blah 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 version. So now we're on the cataclysmic stuff. So into kata. We're not the only people on the doobies. Who the hell thought that was a good idea? Some of them kata. Oh God, I hate kata. I just don't like it. I don't like that. I think it's when the game sort of hit its peak and then started to go on a nadir, you know, slightly downhill. I mean, that is just awful. If you wanted this, 12 tokens, marks of honor, these bad boys. Yeah, you go and fill your boots and get that for 12 marks of honor. Yeah, said no one ever. Anyway, yeah, maybe you're a completionist. That's what you need to do. For me, as you can see, not touched it with a shitty stick, shall we say. That's definitely not for me. Anyway, Spirit Walker's Regalia. Now, I like this. Not sure why Uncle Zenzul hasn't got certainly the normal version of this. I should really go and Dragon Soul get it, because the shoulders are smart. I like the set, I like the colours, I like the kind of, I don't know, what are they? Like dead Taurans on your shoulders, but obviously they can't be in the bones. I think it's a really cool set, the Spirit Walker's Regalia. Must get in there and get that. If you wanted to get in there, that's the normal version. That's the raid version. I should quite, it's nice, a nice colour code, nice colour mix in there. That's pretty good. Nice palette. Don't like the heroic version at all. Not the green anyway. But the raid finder one, which obviously, and the normal one, I think is really, really nice. If you wanted to go in there, yeah, go into Dragon Soul, fill your boots, pick that up. Beautiful set. Must get in there and do that. It's a good thing about doing these videos. I learn as much as you do about it. A lot of these sets I just haven't even thought about. So, okay. So we've got the the Dreadful and the Malevolent PvP sets again. 12 marks of honor. I quite like this set. Not sure why I haven't picked it up. Don't really like the Ciliat, but apart from that, I quite like the colours. Obviously, it's going into the beginning of the end as far as the fell colouring, which they like Blizzard, as you probably know. If you want to pick these sets up, boom, 12 marks of honor, very nice. I've got this set. The reason I did that is because I think I've got some nice weapon. I can't even remember what it was now, but sometimes you just get the weapons that fit the sets rather than the sets that fits the weapons. Certainly for me, anyway. You got to look good, man. You got to look good. Okay. So, yeah, onwards and upwards. Tyrannical now. Sometimes sometimes I just get it right. Obviously, this is my honest opinion. But I think this set is one of the best sets in the game. As you can see, Fluke's got it on, and Fluke has it on most of the time. Got some nice axes with it at the moment. I don't know why. I think they're quite cool. They look good on an orc. Yeah, very nice looking set. Hold on, so wanted to see what they are. Yeah, the axes I've got are Garish's Vanguard Battle Axe. If you wanted to get hold of that, I can't remember how you got it, but you can check that out. I'm sure. Maybe I could do how do I get that on that axe? Maybe that's a good idea. But we're talking about the actual clothing part. I just think this is really good. Aesthetically, it looks awesome. The shoulders are just so, on orcs, they look so gregarious and over the top. I just love it. Even the helm I like. Sometimes I wear it, sometimes I don't. At the moment I haven't got it on. But I really like, yeah, I just really like the set. I just think it looks awesome. I can't gush enough about how much I love this set. I just think it looks absolutely ace. Everything about it that's really, really cool. It pixelates well. It's got great detail in it, and as I said, you know, who doesn't want to look like they're 6 foot wide? Yeah, excellent, beautiful set. You want to get that? 12 tokens. That's all it is. 12 tokens, and you can pick up this beautiful, beautiful bit of kit. Okay, onwards to the Regalia. In my opinion, the best Shaman looking set in the game. Regalia of the Firebird. I like that set. It's from the Heart of Fear, which is obviously a mop. I've got a couple of pieces of this. I've run it a few times with a few of my characters. Just generally not really going for the sets. I was picking up some weapons and stuff like that. I don't really like this. It's alright. It's okay. I don't know what to say about it really. I don't like the helmet. The shoulders look okay. Aesthetically, they look quite nice. I'm not sure the colours, the palette of it, and you know, there's maybe the fire one looks pretty good. Certainly the shoulders look very good. Birds on the side, and that's quite nice. But again, if you've seen it in my videos, I'm not very a fan of the half-naked orcs. Maybe when we get the Magyar orcs with all the great tattoos on the stuff, it might look pretty cool. But for the normal orcs, and yes, all my orcs are going brown. I'm not looking forward to that. That's gonna be some of my paycheck down the drain when we get brown orcs, because I think all of mine will be going that way. Okay, yeah, so that's okay. If you want to get that, you run the Heart of Fear. That's the heroic version there. That's the normal version. You've got the raid finally here. Okay, onwards and upwards. Grievous. Now I've got this set. It's the kind of, again, half-naked orc thing. I don't want to see a half-naked orc, really. Certainly not from the back, because obviously that's what you see generally. Look at the back of his head. That's why I got these 3 foot wide each behemoths on my shoulders, so I can look cool from behind. You know what I mean? This is a 12 mark piece, a set if you wanted to get it. Yeah, it's okay. I don't think the palette's particularly nice, but it is what it is. If you like that sort of thing, boom, go and get it. 12 marks, yeah. Regalia of the Witch Doctor. This is from Throne of Thunder. I quite like this set. I'm not a fan of the Raid Finder. I'm not a fan of the normal, but I quite like that. I just think it works. I don't know why it works with that green. I quite like the mask as well, and I think the shoulders are pretty good. They're very nicely detailed. And sometimes that's enough. I like the belt. I always like belts with skulls on it. I think they look pretty good. I like this set. Yeah, if you wanted to run this, that's the heroic version. The one I'd recommend. That's the normal version. And that's the raid version. Yeah, go and run Throne of Thunder and pick that up if you'd like to. Okay, Regalia of Celestial Harmony. As you can see, I've got all but one piece, which is the belt. What to say about this? I quite like the shoulders. I quite like the detail. I like shoulders that are doing things, whether they're eyes or, I don't know, wands or whatever. Wands? You know what I mean? But I quite like the shoulders. The rest of it's okay. The helmet's a little bit strange with the mask and then the headpiece on top. That's the mythic version, which I like better. I like the colour scheme better. The palette I think is nicer. The yellow goes nicer, I think, with the shoulders and bits and bobs. There's the raid finder, so it's just all the same, just different colours. But I quite like the mythic version of that. If you wanted to run Siege, you can go and get that. I might go back in there just so I've got the full set and get the belt. We'll see. But if you wanted to run that, go and get Siege. Go and get seeds. Go to seeds. Right, Prideful. Again, it's not much difference from the Grievous, is it? So I won't go too much into it. I don't really like the colours on it. Yeah, not for me. But if you wanted to pick that up, 12 marks. Primal. Now, this again is quite. I quite like the shoulders, right? The shoulders I would wear, but the rest of it is just so there. It's almost thrown together. I hate it because I quite like some of the primal sets. I think some of the primal sets are great. Like the Paladin set is really nice. It's like a black. Looks black anyway. A really nice set. And there's a couple of other sets. I think the Warcraft, the Warlock one I like. But this I just think's lazy. It's got the shoulders good, and they just sort of haven't really bothered with the rest of it. It doesn't really fit with the rest of the set. I think the shoulders, you know what I mean. The rest of it's just thrown together, and they just sort of let's colour palette the same colour. That's the. Yeah. Never understood this one shoulder business. On an orc, it just looks silly. You know, you got one big shoulder and one little shoulder. It's like a mice and bed. Look it up, kids. It's 12 marks for these two sets. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but as I said, I quite like the shoulders. I would pick the set up. 12 marks is nothing. Just for the shoulders, and maybe mix it up with some other bits and bobs, and you probably have a nice set. Quite like the embers coming out, which are always good on Shaman gear. There we go. If you wanted to get that, 12 marks. The Wind Speakers Regalia for Black Rock. Now, I like the mythic shoulders. Again, with most sets on orcs, you'll get a little bit closer. The shoulders always always make the set, in my opinion, with orcs. You know, other classes, other races like undead and stuff like that. I don't think shoulders that important because you can't really see them anyway. I think it's more about the robes and the helms and stuff like that for that race. But with orcs, the shoulders. I like that. I like the effect. It's got a kind of maelstrom going on, isn't it? With the sort of lightning going around it. Very nice piece. I don't like the normal. That's the normal version. It's just kind of, oh, well, we haven't got a maelstrom. We just got a bit of dry ice. Right, so that version's the same. Don't really like the colour scheme. Not for me. But the mythic set. Don't really like the helmet. But the rest of it, I'd wear that. Have I got it? No, as you can see. I've not really run this on my Shaman, so but if you wanted to, the Wind Speakers Regalia, there you go, mythic set, boom, go and get it. Quite nice shoulders. I'd use it on other sets. Robe, shoulders, yeah. Right, the Rancor Bite armor, Hellfire Citadel is all I'm going to say on that set. Go through all your boots. That's terrible. Hellfire Citadel again, lazy, no real panache to it. The heroic version. I quite like the mythic version, the Embrace of the Living Mountain. Quite like it. Again, they've gone with the foul colours and all these sort of bits of Draenor flying around. That's the only way you could describe it. Yeah, a lot of thoughts got into it. I like the colour palette, very nice. Not so much the helm, but the shoulders definitely. I'd wear that. Pick yourself up a nice mace or something like that, or couple of axes. You could get a nice set out of that. Quite like that. Should get in there and do that for the mythic Hellfire Citadel, but we'll see. So much to do, so little time. Okay, the wild. So if you want to get that, get in Hellfire Citadel, get that mythic set. As I say, I wouldn't bother with those. Wild Glad, yeah, that's just to recolour the Rancor Bite that you get. This combatant version, the Glad set. I mean, that's just the colour of the Embrace set. I don't particularly. I like the fact they're doing something different with it, but I don't particularly like the orange. I don't know. I quite like. Do you know what? I quite like the shoulders again, but not necessarily in those colours. I think if they had a different palette to that, I think they look quite nice. But yeah, it is what it is. 12 marks. 12 marks. Lazy Blizzard. Right, okay, and this again exactly the same sets, really, just recolours. So not much to say. I don't particularly like the colour palettes on any of those. 12 marks again, for either one of those. Raiment of the Farseer, Legion Hall. I've got the Uncrowned set that you got from the Legion Hall for Rogues, and I really like that set. My Rogue Zenzul's got it on at the moment. Got twin blades of the Hakari on the back, and it looks really nice. It's all green and black, really nice, toned, works well. A lot of, it synergizes. But what the hell is that? They expect you to want to go for this set, because obviously, you've probably got to do all these bits and bobs to get the different pieces, whether it be do 10 dungeons or 10 world quests or whatever, finish your Legion Hall quest lines and stuff like that. So you've got the 7 pieces, all these different things. Obviously on this one I've only got the 4, I haven't got the shoulders, but I don't give a shit really, because I think it looks absolutely disgusting, this set. It really is a very, very lazy set. As I said, the Rogue set is really, really nice. Really, really nice. Really well detailed. It's beautiful. It's really nice bit of kit. They've done really well. And then they give you this. And it's like, well, this meant to represent your class. What the I've never seen a shaman wear this. Ever. Awful. Sort your stuff out, Blizzard. Not very good at all. Yeah, but if you wanted to get that, go and run all the bits and bobs that you need to for your Legion Order Hall. Said no one ever. Okay, Vindictive's Gladiator Ringmail. Ooh. Right, less said about the combat. I really don't know what they were going for with these shoulders. No idea what they are. Really like the colour scheme. Really like everything apart from... I like my hands to be covered on my orcs, like Fluke is now. I don't like this half... I mean, if you got bracers, right? They're bracers, yeah? Don't know what bracers are. I'm sure you do if you play World of Warcraft. That's a bracer. That's a glove, yeah? That's a bracer, right? That's a ringmail gauntlet. I don't want my gauntlets to not be gauntlets. I want them to cover my hands. I don't want to see green skin. So I don't like that set at all. But this set, yeah, I love this set. This is probably, apart from the... Why do they have these cloaks that are so short? You should have a cloak down here. Why would anyone want to wear a cloak like that? This, for me, I wore this a hell of a lot in Legion. Now, Fluke is... let me have a look. Yeah, nearly rank 5, which is the most I've done. So you think, oh, look, all he does is sit in his mum's basement and PvPs. I own my own house, and I've got a missus, so I don't live in my mum's basement. But I play like 2 or 3 games a day, and I still manage to get a video up, maybe 2 videos a day. So I don't play this as much as you think I do, and so hence you see I've only got a rank 5, which is my highest. So, but then I do play a lot of classes. Put them all together, I'll probably be rank 25, maybe. I actually wouldn't. I'd probably be about rank 13 or something. Mad, isn't it? Anyway, I really love this set. I really love that. It's one of the few helms I think looks really good on orcs. The shoulders are awesome. The detail is sublime, in my opinion, with the chains hanging off it. Really love this set, and through probably the first half of Legion until I got my tyrannical gear, I wore this set. I think it's lovely. I think it is absolutely awesome, and it typifies everything you want to see in a shaman. If you see someone standing here in this garb, you know it's a shaman, and that's how it should be. Class identity. That's why I couldn't understand about the Legion Order Hall. That should have been your Legion Order Hall gear, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. But that should have been the Legion order gear, in my opinion. And you know, for the fact they've done this for PvP sets, not that I mind because obviously I've got it all. But I think it's absolutely beautiful. There is a better robe that goes with that, but I just think the whole kind of lava thing running through the whole thing is absolutely ace. Top notch, A1 work, Blizzard. Love your work there. Okay. Now, I've got, this is odd to say, I've got this set, right? This is a Shaman, but I've got this set on my Hunter. Now, I wear this on my Hunter all the time, this set. I just think it looks really, 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 really cool. I love the detail on it. I love the kind of little things hanging there. I love the belt. I just think the colour scheme is very, very good. It all works and synergizes well. The mixed palette is beautiful. The belt's nice. I love the whole set, but I wear it, and the fact he's a male wearer, my Hunter, but all of a sudden Shaman have the same set, exactly the same set. How lazy is that? How lazy is that? I haven't got this on my Shaman because I don't want to wear it on my Shaman, but unbelievable. But if you wanted to get this kit, as I said, most of my 99.9% of my Hunter videos I wear this outfit. I really like the cloak too. Very few cloaks I like, but I like that. If you wanted to go and get that, you can. 12 tokens. Now this is kind of old school. This goes back to what, the Sky Shatter stuff maybe. You look at the Sky Shatter regalia, it's very similar. It's kind of a hark back to that. Again, in my opinion, a little bit lazy. It's just a different colour, different palette to it. Recolour, as they call them, but yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna get that. You wanted to get that, 12 tokens. Go for your boots. Regalia of Shackled Elements, so you get this one a Nighthold. Now, obviously it's not much different from the Vindictive set, except that there's a lot more fire coming off it. I think I will probably end up getting this set when BFA comes. Obviously you can then run it on your own. There's the Raid Finder. There's the Nighthold. I quite like this. Quite like this colour. I really like the lightning effect coming off that. I'll definitely grab that when as and when BFA hits, and I can go and run through that on my Shaman. Again, I quite like this set as well, which is the heroic version. Again, nice colours, very, very nice. It's a shame. I know this is all lightning and stuff, but it's a shame that you don't have the same effect, even though on this green. I think that would look nice. A nice lightning effect, but this set is definitely on the to-do list. And there's the mythic version. So the mythic version worth doing for the shoulders, I think, just the fact you get the extra fire. So yeah, if you wanted to go and do that, I guess it's relatively current stuff to do, which you can still get in there. Obviously, you can see what happened. Now, Tomb of Sargeras, Regalia of the Skybreaker. That set is about 15, well, it's about 13, 12 years old, isn't it? Maybe more. So all you've done is say, right, Tomb of Sargeras, you can go and get this set. That you can pretty much run in and get from, where is it? BT. I think in 1 or 2 goes you can get the same outfit that you get in Tomb of Sargeras. Brilliant. Okay, well that's the normal version. That's the right version. I prefer that with the kind of grey and white. It's better. There's the mythic version, which so it's just got an extra couple of spikes. Yeah, but if you wanted to go get that current stuff, I suppose, boom, go for your boots. Tomb of Sargeras, that's the mythic version. That's the heroic. That's the normal. rangefinder. Is that? It's got weird things in his shoes. What's that all about? Like little metal claws. Right. Okay. Fierce. Glad. Oh, awful. That's so terrible. I mean, what is that? I know they're going for like the this Draenei Army of Light thing, but it's awful. Go away. Now this set I've got most of. I actually had it on the other day. I just thought, well, this is the Fierce Glad stuff. Or Demonic Glad Ring Mail. I've got all of it apart from 2 pieces, obviously, because it's current PvP season. Nah. Yeah. It's very Zandalari. I guess that's what we're going to be looking forward to in the next expansion, this kind of stuff. Lots of spikes and gold and coal, which I'm really looking forward to, but it's okay. It's okay. It's alright for work, as we say in England. Right. Garb of Venerated Spirits. This is from Antorus, the Burning Throne, which I guess is current. As you can see, I've got nothing of it. It's alright. I quite like the colour palette. Nice. It's alright. The Mythic Keys. The first time I've seen this. Gold and teal together? I'm not sure the colours particularly go together very well. Maybe if this was this blue was a proper red, would look nice rather than blue. I guess they're going for something quite poppy, but I'm not so sure it works. But if you wanted that set, off you go. Go and do Mythic Antorus. Good luck to you. It certainly won't be something I'm doing, but if you're into that sort of thing, you can go and try and get your pieces for it. And yeah, there we go. That's it. That's it for me on this episode of part 2 of the Shaman Transmog sets. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave down a comment down below if there's another class you'd like me to do next. I will try and endeavour to get these out quicker rather than a month apart. It's just time constraints, and that it takes, I don't know, it takes a lot of talking, and yeah, other things to do today. But I wanted to get this out for you just so you can see. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a big thumbs up down below and let me know what other classes you'd like to see. And it just, well, no, if you're not a subscriber, why not think about subscribing to the channel? It just leaves me to say you have a cracking day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care now. Bye bye.